I'm just yeah, that helps things. Yeah. I was like, this is kind of like out of the blue, so I really want to check whether or not the volume's on or anything. Good thing I checked. Let's do some sharing real quick. Let me move my mic as well. Oh, sorry for that. I did not expect to hear my own voice coming out of there. So, how y'all doing today? Surprise stream. I've been super busy with work and all that, so. Please, please. Yeah! I was about to go full Sabrina Carpenter and be like, please, 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 but. Can't be doing all that. Cannot be doing all that. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. You need some time to filter in. We're gonna make some more progress on the PLA. Here to the trippies. So yeah, so how's everyone doing today? I hope chat's visible this stream. It wasn't last time. So since I'm not really shiny hunting or anything, like I feel like I can better use the time this stream to like fix any technical difficulties. So yeah, that's what I plan to do. Let me do Night Skies server. I don't know if you're coming into any of the places I'm promoting from. Where's Trippy? And then that Big Jame. One. I hope everyone's doing alright. Hope everyone is doing alright. I figured I'd do this, something quick, something rather short. I don't want to stay up too late. Let me turn my alarm on, by the way, because that will be nice to do. Alright, folks. We're all shared. No one has said anything. Alright, you guys may know what the strategy is for the... I don't know how far we're getting. I got scared when I saw the number of Pokeballs I had. I'm so used to the unknown shiny hunting, and it's like, oh no. Only 4 Pokeballs, but it's fine. So I guess we were gonna head out. Yo, what's up, Mark? Thanks for the follow. How's it going, man? There you are, let's hurry to headquarters. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as ruler of time. If you follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation, ruler of space. Ah! You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of our vast Asui space? Better than some? It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I was worried you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. I mean, you get lost. Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan. On our world's very basis? You wish. Wish I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komodo's office. It was you who started this. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The one with the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who is going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently, things used to be less peaceful. But the commander is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. To introduce some new characters, Adam and Nerida. I'm still ignoring Beauregard. Sorry, bro. This is not 100%, y'all. This is just to get a normal living dex for an Amorous. But, yeah, we're gonna go report. I'm actually gonna turn the Elgato up. I'm turning that up to 50. Because I've listened back and I feel like this is, like, quiet. What do we need to do about that Cleaver, Commander Commodore? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adamant. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan. Is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone got something to do here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honorable nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. Might as well said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver to such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is the first as far as my clan knows, too. I see you arrived. This is Vialzo, the newest member of our Survey Corps. Aha, I hear from Mai you earned Weirdear's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan. You want to be formal? Well, that's just a mouthful. Call me Adaman. If you came beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. You really passed through the rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You send the stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleavor. This newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. You can get leaders in a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well, then you have it. How new you are doesn't matter, and let's give the kid his chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. You can see how good you Galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways, putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. I'll also show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Vialzo. I order you to study Cleavor and help us find the truth of this situation. Let's do it. Remember that you're a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Got a new mission in Frenzy of the Lord of the Woods. Let's activate a guide. Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present. Lord of the Woods Cleavor is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. You might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understand? Join me downstairs, Vialzo. We'll cover the details of the new mission. I don't know why they said discover. But yeah, let's go report to Silene. Ooh, do I know you? Cool. So the Eevee. I'm tempted to use an Eevee on the team. Honestly, dude, I might use Jolteon. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll think about using Jolteon. I might use Jolteon. I'll think about it. Sorry. Ah, good, you're already here. Professor Labaton, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Vialta. I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleavor's frenzied state. As you're aware by now, Cleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. So the security corps try throwing Pokeballs at Cleavor when they're attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It means he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Not particularly. Well, you've no choice in the matter. That's funny. Let us go over the details you need to know. You have a mission to carry out. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the noble seats. Perhaps a good starting point for our research should be find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this Cleavor. Yalza, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole nother world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. If you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time. By Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been just swimming in its divine might. We got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleavor. Well, his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, Adaman. I couldn't resist there. We're just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleavor situation. Oh, you must be the Galaxy Team scholar I haven't heard so much about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for the Cleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. They'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. Truth is, we and the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, have flown to the same type of frenzy as Cleavor. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share history. And that means we ought to tackle our problems together. There aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You find Cleavor at Grand Tree Arena, that's in the very heart of the Heartwood. Warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. I'll tell you all about his beloved Cleavor, whether you wish him to or not. Anyways, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. He certainly left quickly once he finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adaman and mine weren't wrong, you know. If you're just studying perhaps even 12 Cleavor, you best start by visiting his abode. New Ice Camp would be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Tree Arena. Stop by the Pastures too. You want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. Yeah, let's do that. Except that I think I can act my Pastures run. Oh, hey! Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across? Satchel always seems full? If that sounds like you, be wise to let me your ear for a moment and hear what I have to say. At a small price of $19.99, you too can expand your satchel size. Yes, so this guy, you buy more satchel space for him. Pretty much, you pay money for him to teach you how to pack more things in your satchel. And this is just expanding your bag space. So I'm just gonna max this out real quick. I guess I'll cut to when that's done for my YouTube folks. Yeah, how my Twitch people doing, you know? You guys are coming in here, and I appreciate Mark with the follow. Huge. I feel like he's in the Superboy server. Yeah, this is like not. I mean, this is all empty. More than I thought. I thought this is... It gets pretty expensive. But dude. Yeah, this is where it's starting to get expensive. Okay, this will be the last one. Sorry, I was sharing a little bit of Discord for my Twitch folks. But yeah, I lost count. I'll be completely honest. I lost count. Yeah, that'll get expensive quickly, so... Excuse me. I just... Oh, man. So, because I want to, like, optimize it. Ooh, actually... How are things, my good friend? I only hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here, just for you. I'll tell you nothing of it. Having the survey core out and studying in Pokemon is great for business, you know. Learning you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Got out of Vola for the 3 super potions. They restore 100 HP, wow. Now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Let's head on to Heights Camp. Hopefully I am able to switch out Pokemon. I think I am. So let's see there are Pokemon. I honestly cannot remember. I think we're good on the training aspect. I'm gonna put a Geodude in real quick. 46. Right. Yeah, because that's 46. Alright, I can update this real quick. So no changes to the team. I just put Geodude in the decks. So I got on that yesterday. I'm not changing the team as of right now. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll do some more crafting. Let's do some exploration. Is it really not letting me ride Weird Ear? Okay, that's disappointing. So we're gonna be heading down this way. This way leads to the Grand Tree Arena, as we've seen. We're gonna do some catching, you know, any chance you get, you want to catch a Pokemon. Just because, again, more research points. Big Geodude over there, I think I'm gonna beat him up. So yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna edit these parts. Honestly. Because I'm doing so much battling and all that it's like... what's the point of, like, including on some video? Because I'm doing so much. Wow, look at that. Oh, actually... So now I can evolve my Silcoon. Let's do that. So, Wurmple's an interesting Pokemon that it has kind of 2 evolution branches. This is its final evolution for one of its branches that's coming up right now. And the other one, we'll definitely be seeing. That is Beautifly right there. So, I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to go trade out the Beautifly for Wurmple real quick. Oh, wow. And that counts to be caught during daylight hours. That's very useful. Wait, I don't have a Wurmple? Okay, we can just do Kricketot. Alright, I'm gonna put Kricketot and this Beautifly in the decks real quick. So yeah, I will. So again, another cut for my YouTube folks. Alright, so just for clarification for everyone, I took Wormpole out and replaced it with Beautyfly, and then added the Cricket Dot, because I want to be sure to get as many of these evolutions as I can for Wormpole, just so I can save and be like, oh, well, I can just reset, you know? That's kind of my thinking. Guess we're back for real this time. You get the Peppa plant. Or am I right? Like it was like Peppa Pig, but there is an alpha down here, I believe. If you guys want to try to catch an alpha this early on, I'm gonna ignore you. Yeah, there it is, Alpha Parasect. I mean, at this stage of the game, I would recommend a lot more just waiting those out. You know, like there's no need to try to trouble yourself that much. Right up here we have Staravia if you want to give battling that a chance. Unlike Starly, it's aggressive. It's mainly like first stage evolutions that are like super like passive, and as they evolve, they'll get more kind of angy. So keep that in mind. Right there behind the Staravia, you can kind of see, kind of behind to the left of Staravia, is a Lost Satchel. So, oh wow, good job, Shinx. That is like an online play thing, and you can get them on your offline too. But if you die out here, you'll be carried back, and you'll wow, and you'll lose a lot of your items. And what happens with that is that when you'll lose a lot of your items. Don't do that. Okay, you ran. Whatever. So you'll lose a lot. You'll lose many of your items, and you know when that happens, like when you kind of lose them, but people can go online and reclaim your items. So let's evolve the Wormpole. I want to see what it is, like whether or not it's a Silken or the other one. Okay, so it's a Silken. Nice. Okay, I can go put this in again. I'm not using a Silken. I'm sorry. Alright, another quick cut. Alright, yeah, I just don't know what's going on with that one. Kind of crazy. So, I'm back over here. I think... Hello. I think you're kind of supposed to go over this way. I'm taking some shortcuts, because I'm not used to traveling the path, if you can't tell. I forget, like, how limiting kind of the history starts off. Just because, again, you just haven't been around the block enough, you know? You haven't gotten a mini ride Pokemon. Oh, that's a feature. But if a tree is shaking, you attack it. Well, sometimes a Pokemon will jump out of here. Right now we have Burmy. And I love that he's a male. Burmy is a Pokemon that has a male and female evolution. And only Burmy and its female evolution can be found in trees. So glad it's a male, I can go and put this in the dex. Easy as that. Do not be afraid to, like, honestly, do not be afraid to not weaken enemies. It sounds weird to say. Like, honestly, it really doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't. Like, I really wouldn't worry about it. Right here we have a Paris. These guys do have an aggressive disposition. Okay, excuse you, sir. I think I'm gonna go catch you. And then I don't know what I'll do. I mean, that's easy enough. I'll probably catch the second one as well. Cause that's a new, completely new Pokemon. I can't remember if it was new or not. And I'm gonna go catch this one. Little squeaky chair action. So yeah, right there. In all reality, I don't need to catch another Paris. It's Starly Master Move. Starly can evolve. Let's go evolve that Starly. Right here, right now. We already saw what its evolution is. And the best thing about evolutions, they count as me as catching a Pokemon, so. Over there we have some normal Cricketoons. There's an alpha, another alpha one over that way. Spoiled Apricorn, those are used for stunning. So that's when you're dealing with a Pokemon with an aggressive disposition, it's really nice to have a like a stunning thing. Right up here we have the evolution of Bidoof, the barrel. I'm gonna show him off. I'm not gonna catch him because we already have a Bidoof in the party. And this, the nice thing about him is he's a water type, so I can just go ahead and Thunder Shock him. And yeah, like, that's not gonna kill first go around, but still, he's gonna tackle. Oh, that did some damage. But see, this is where Agile Style can come in. I can do an Agile Style, and what it does, it makes it that out of the attack weaker. I can go faster. And see, that even paralyzed him. And then to make sure that I kill him, I can Strong Style. And that's the thing about Strong Style, if you have a move that's like a pretty low accuracy, it boosts the accuracy as well. So it's a 2-in-1 combo. It's amazing. And look at that. Shinx and Cricketoon can evolve. Or Cricketot, I should say. Kind of already spoil what its evolution's called. Actually, one time we saw that last stream with the alpha. Whoop. Let me keep you in the party because there's a lot to be going back and forth like I was. So we're keeping you in the party. We're gonna evolve Shinx into classic Sinnoh Pokemon. I'm trying to go without using like the ultra classic Sinnoh Pokemon. Kind of build myself a little team. So I think I'm gonna use Jolteon. Yeah, because Jolteon's in the game instead. Well, let's head this way into the Heartwood. There's the Alphabet Barrel I was thinking was there. So again, right now we're not really in the state to be taking on Alpha Pokemon. Actually, I want to try it. Oh, he knows me. Okay. Yeah, this is an example, like, if, again, this is another time, I would, later on in the game, I would not be fretting so much about taking on Alpha Pokemon, but we're just starting out on the journey. We cannot be dealing with Alphas on the regular. Right over here, we have my buddy Trips' favorite Pokemon, Psyduck. Psyduck, believe it or not, they have an aggressive disposition. I wouldn't have believed it, but they do. You really want to kind of get behind him and backstrike him. There's a Psyduck. There's a second Psyduck. I'm really doing a lot of stuff with the evolution catches. You see we have a Silcoon right there. I'm not going to worry about catching him. The Wurmple right there. I am going to worry about catching you. Because we do need many Wurmples. So, I'm going to go... Oh, there's a Baneri over there. So, I'm going to catch it right here. We have Baneri, which is another Pokemon. And that's new. Good. I don't think he has an aggressive disposition. Okay. I don't know, I thought he did. I'm gonna go beat one up real quick. Yeah, Psyduck, water type. Surprisingly, that's Psychic type. I feel like that was maybe an oversight, but still. Come on, Nintendo. Really Game Freak, but like, you know. And again, all these different stuff, again, it's about being smart with the moves you're using. Because moves can be used in many different ways, you know? You can, again, you can, when it comes to filling out the research decks, like, you can use so many moves in so many different ways. I'm conserving the last Pokeball because you never know if a 1 in 4,000 chance will happen. So I'm not really capturing any more Pokemon right now. I'm sure you guys understand why. Like, if I found a shiny, I'm at least be able to catch it, you know? But right up here, this convoluted path is taking us toward the Heartwood. Or the arena and the Heartwood, whatever we call it. I'm gonna switch to Cyndaquil, give my starter a little bit more love. I'm leading the Pearl Clan, the warden to the Cleavor, Lord of the Woods. And you have already deduced you're coming to me, Cleavor. I'm right, aren't I? Of course I am, I can see it so clearly. For all, the powerfully awesome Cleavors become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power. But whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. I must turn you away even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleavor right now. I'll do anything, man. Oh, such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleavor. I have to admit, I'm struck by your passion. Well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. Only no one returns by Irida that I'm not, and to let no one near Cleavor. I'll fight you off myself if you insist. To avoid battle, withdraw now, or you get soaked in, or face the wrath of my Goomy. Take you on. Go Goomy and see if you can use some good sense over this foolish troublemaker. I might use Goomy. So, Goomy is a dragon type. Kind of crazy to think about. I'm gonna use Rollout. Rollout, cool thing with Rollout is the more you use it, the more powerful it gets. Please fix it on using Rollout. And, oh, I didn't realize you have Bubble. See that? Poor Cyndaquil. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. So never mind. I'm gonna be using the Staravia then. Poor Cyndaquil. He'll be fine. This is why my guys know Air Slash and the like. How could this be? They've been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleavor now. Only one you'll get it if you approach him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try making him an offering. Hey, he's helping me with his 2 favorite foods, served up with respect by his loyal warden. That's me, of course. It's usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. Even I, Cleavor's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now. However, the way Cleavor is rampaging and running amok, there's nothing that an outsider like you can do. The ancestors of Cleavor, Weirdeer, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to cut Pokemon and people alike, so it is said. By their grace at Arkland, any of us still lives in vast Sui today. Irida, what are you doing here? As you say, Cleavor's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. Indeed, struck by that lightning, the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to. Cleavor means so much to our clan. I hope we can bring this situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Cleavor from this frenzy. Every moment continues, the danger grows. More people and Pokemon are attacked. It will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me. Did you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Okay, come on. Did an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? Yeah, I'll figure something out. I usually do. I'm that good. Very well. Lena and I will gather foods that please Cleavor and hopes we might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of Fastest Sui. Mysterious power now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. We can fast travel. Wait, can you immediately do that? With X? That's nice. I didn't realize we had to do that. I like that so much. Wow. Please, someone pinch me. Okay, so Cricketune, I'm gonna go put some more in the decks real quick. One. I forget, we caught so many Pokemon. Burmy can go in 5, 4, yep. Baneri, I'm gonna go and put you in 64. You can go in the party. Alright, Psyduck is 68, so it's 4 after the Burmy. Actually, after you. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And then... Okay, I don't know why I was being dumb. The 53. You're 54, you're 53. Okay. Let's count. That's 5, 10, 12. Look at me making progress. Hey, yo. I love this. Dude, this is so much more gooder and faster than the shiny living decks. Wow. Can someone pinch me, please? Sorry, I'm in editing the musical. We're singing song like a song. I forget what it's called. I was gonna say beer gas, like it's freaking Beauty and the Beast. Anyway, so yeah, so you block in the field, you lose items. But again, you find the satchels on the ground. If you find one, you can claim it for merit points, NP. And you also get prizes sometimes. I'll take it. So let's go report back to Lavendon. Good to see you, Vialzo. How's your research into Cleveland going? Swimmingly, I expect. Oh, is that so? That's quite the tidbit. So serving of his favorite foods will normally make Cleveland quite agreeable, is that it? You mull this over back at the lab. You should come along too, dear boy. So we're ending the expedition, you know. Just like a bit of cash money. And here's some kind of more progress that we made. We've caught a lot of Pokemon. Definitely completed some. No shot. This is why you need to do your tasks. Because we're already able to star up. According to the information you're able to learn from Irida and Leon of the Pearl Clan, for this normal course of events, that Frenzy Cleaver would be calmed by a nice serving of his 2 favorite foods. I do wonder. Possible that the aromas of some other components of these foods might combine in a way that can not only calm Cleavor, draw him back from this frenzy, but by your own report, even Cleavor's warden, who looks after Cleaver and knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. Notes. Pikachu. Eureka! Simply have to throw the food. Why are they on for throwing things, haven't you, Vialzo? I suggest you take Cleavor's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon. You want to elaborate? As it's all coming together, we need our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Cleavor's beloved food into balls and throw them to achieve the same calm effect, but from afar. Brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. That's what I call these yummy projectiles. How about tea time balls? Puts one mind in a nice, relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? Sipping some tea. Why wouldn't you simply call them Laventon balls, Professor? Oh my, with that name, that's only the one being launched at our frenzied friend. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct? Then you should get back to Grand Tree Arena and let the Pearl clan know our plan. Grand Tree Arena best set up in the Heights camp, eh? Let's do it! Can we please fly? Oh, why did I do that? Hold on. Since we did star up, let's go and talk to Captain Silene. And here's our current dex progress. Yours is probably way different from mine. You've made progress. Seems you earned yourself a star. For this, you officially attained the rank of 2nd star in the Galaxy Expedition team. We can now use Feather Balls. Pokemon up to level 30 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. Your rewards here for your server reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. There are further recipes you will need for crafting. We have gained the recipe for Feather Balls, for Super Potions, and that's it. So we made some nice progress there. Glad to say. I was thinking we'd have to do some grinding. My, that Galaxy Hall is a wonderful building, even from the outside. Galaxy team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, I'll give them that. Oh yes, I came because I've had some news that I thought you might be interested in. But you have to see what's going on though. Let's head to, what did you end up calling it? Heights Camp? Spoke to Weird Deer about what's been going on. On him, have you been trekking all over the field and seeking a way to quell Kleavor's frenzy? All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. Hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Readers found you worthy, you see, which means you will need a flute like we have. Fine demonstrating for him, Mai. This is very important, so listen well. That's a Celestica flute that Mai just played. It's a very precious tool that can be used to call on Weird Air so you can ride upon him. It said the Celestica flute were gifts from Almighty Sinnoh itself, and now, this one's yours. We got a Celestica flute! Oh, that grand gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. See if you can play that melody. Reader opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. We also got the Mind Plate! Now use that Celestica flute wisely and gallop across the land with great Weird Ear. You got a frenzied Pokemon to quell the Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? Weird Ear, you can gallop across the fields in no time. We can now call Weird Ear. It's a ride Pokemon. We can now ride Kleavor. Plus to summon Weird Ear. And you can dash in them with B. I did something out of habit that you don't really need to do right now. This is a good way to kind of move around. Do some fun stuff. And you can use Weirder to do kind of lots of fun traveling. Because, I mean, I don't think otherwise you probably wouldn't be able to get up here. If you go like this way, I need to go back to camp and craft some Pokeballs. You see, we have a Stantler up here. Oh, Alpha Stantler. I knew one's an Alpha Stantler. I couldn't remember which one. These are good for making a real quick getaway. Please be a woman. Yeah, okay, so female Burmy, as I said, can't evolve. You know what I just realized? If it doesn't catch, I'm going to kill it. Okay, let's go. But yeah, oh, again, force habit stuff. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna craft some more Pokeballs. I'm not messing with the ballooner over there. I'm sorry. What? We don't need more Tumblestone? What? Okay. So you can also buy Pokeballs. That's what I'm gonna do. Empty out my pockets. I really need to be hitting trees for a female Burmy. Just saying. A blue female Burmy again. Ah, it's whatever. That's for the shiny living deck, so you know, not for this. You can go over here. I want to show you guys. Sometimes you have Pokemon that are kind of flying high. So if you want to, if you over here, you might, yeah, you see that Gyarados, he's flying kind of well, but let's not mess with any of that yet, because we can't swim right now. You know, so right now. I want to kind of focus more on kind of, oh, there's a Pokemon down there that we can go catch. One that we haven't seen yet. Leopard berries for, restoring PP. I want to go over here, because there's a certain rat Pokemon that may be a mascot of a franchise. We have a Pikachu over there. You know him, you love him. Pokemon mascot extraordinaire. Pikachu. Pikachu, not Pichu. He has his old cry, and just be warned, he also has a very aggressive disposition. He's electric type. I kind of want to use him. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not going to. Like, I'll be honest. I like Jolteon better. Also, right? Well, all the you know, all the evolutions are a pain to do research tasks with. So Burtle's a little bit different. It's not like every turn, but it's like every completed action made by the inflicted Pokemon. So, like Pikachu, I don't know. Well, we might see. Okay, we didn't get to see. But Pikachu, if he broke out and was caught, and he broke out and did an attack, well, after the attack, he'd be burned. Not like after every, full 2 cycles, you know? Oh, we could evolve the Wurmple already. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm also gonna turn off autosave. Just cause I don't want to waste this Wurmple evolution. Yes, okay, that is the new Wurmple evolution Cascoon. So that's nice. I'm gonna turn autosave back on. We got Zubat, the most overhyped bad Pokemon, you know. Why am I throwing Pokeballs? Yeah, Zubat, you know, your classic bat. I think Cyndaquil could evolve right now. I'm gonna go catch the Zubat first. Look at that. Easy, 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 easy. I can't evolve him. What? Kinda sucks. For being really realistic, I feel like this is saving us a lot of time down the road. Just doing all these tasks now. Just die, Burmy. Just die. Let's kind of go up this way, up the river and all that. Somehow you didn't notice us, but that's okay. Yeah, we can't fly to the Heart Home yet, or the Heart Wood, sorry. I'm gonna catch some more Wurmples while I'm here. I'm not worried about Psyducks right now. But I'm gonna catch some Wurmples. I'm gonna catch one more just in case. I mean, you never know. I get really unlucky with my Wurmple pulls. Actually, I don't need to. Right here we have Cascoon's evolution. This is a Dustox, y'all. And don't do that. I'm gonna go to my. I want Cyndaquil to survive. Finally survive a battle. I'm gonna switch over to the Staraptor. This way, I mean, I can just complete the entire Wurmple line and not have to worry. Yeah, so yeah, you know, get some ball breakage, you know. Ron defense. And poison sting, yum. Okay, and yes, he's Staraptor was poisoned. I'm gonna use Gust. And see what I mean? Every time I used a move, I took damage. What? Uh-oh. Okay. And Staraptor did sadly kind of perish, but it's fine. Oh man. There we go. So we did catch a Duskull, which means we don't even have to evolve this Cascoon. Oh, now you can evolve Cyndaquil. Evolve them. I'm not gonna evolve the Cascoon. I don't need to. Let's evolve the Cyndaquil. Now we finally get ourselves a Quilava. Feel like, you know, hold a little bit more weight in battle. Gotta go over this way. Towards the Grand Jury, and I'll talk to Lian. They say that you Galaxy people came up with a method to try to quell Lord Cleaver's frenzy. What, you match up Cleaver's favorite foods into the balls so you can throw offerings at him? That's quite an unorthodox approach. Galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. And now you can make offerings to Lord Cleaver from a safe distance. Lend me my aid if you might provide Cleaver with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leon, don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Cleaver's favorite plump beans. I brought them, as promised. God, that's right. My apologies, Irida. I've forgotten all about you. And as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. Even I still have my doubts of whether or not we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. We battle by ordering about the Pokemon you caught in your little Pokeballs. On my side, if a Pokemon is close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Cleaver's fate. Will you battle us? Yeah. And allow Glaceon's true strength to chill you to your deaths. Before we get to Glaceon, it's an evolution, but we have a fire type. Fire beats ice. You know. Same level, but I'm at half HP. Let's see what happens. It's an Ember. Glaceon's pulling out the quick attack. Oh wow. So yeah, priority moves are a thing, but it's fine. It's a little something to it. I am going to pull out the Luxio. Okay, so I'm gonna quick attack. So again, give myself the extra turn with the Algae Cell. Plus, you get a quick attack. All the moves that have priority moves will naturally move faster than other moves. That critical is nice. I can't do the style with the thing. But still, that's more powerful than Thunder Shock. Just do it. So it's not strong style. And see, we beat the Glaceon. As T now. Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. Understand the Pokemon that you caught and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you, I think. We see to your Pokemon's wounds. I'll explain the Galaxy team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? Because you have to keep your distance, you'll match Cleaver's favorite foods together. Follow them up and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him. So you develop soothing balms of sort to calm our Lord. Well, if it helps soothe Cleaver's frenzy, let's make these balms with their very hearts and souls. There, veritable mountain of balms. This should please Cleaver if anything can. Ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. Let's do it. As am I. A mighty Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. Though it isn't yet the time of ceremony, you prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord, who works his might between the heavens and the earth, we offer our gratitude and beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen well, Viazzo, keep your focus on Cleavor. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. We are up against the Lord of the Woods, Cleavor. He is frenzied. To claim victory against a noble Pokemon, quell its frenzy, you have to throw bombs at it until its frenzy gauge reaches 0. And to create an opening in the noble's defenses, you'll be able to send your Pokemon to battle against it. When the Pokemon battle, the noble's guard will stay down for a brief time. During that window, bombs will be more effective than usual, so throw as many as you can. You want to keep lock onto Cleavor. He is level 18. And you want to dodge them. You send a Pokemon to do battle with them. Now, I don't like to do this as much. I find it more useful to, I forget Stealth Rock actually does that. So I'm going to use Rollout. It's going to deal some good damage at the start from. And that's not really new much, I'm sure, because the Jagged Splinters, yeah, already can kill me. And the reason I don't like to do this is because it takes so long to weaken him. It takes so long to weaken, like, the noble Pokemon. You have to get his health down to 0. But I don't find that it's useful. I find it more useful to pay attention to Kleavor. Or whatever noble Pokemon. And just focus on it. But hey, if you want to do this, your prerogative, man. I'm not stopping you. And that is Kleavor, go down. No, see, throwing bombs is quite a bit. But you see, I can still kind of keep up the heat. By just keeping my distance. And throwing it at him, you know? Okay. I'm not gonna send on the Pokemon because, again, I can still just keep up the heat. And remember, when his eyes kind of flash, that's when you want to dodge. Okay, so now he's faster, so you probably want to dodge right as soon as... You see, he's going to do a big spin attack, and you want to keep your distance. Remember, reaction time is key. You can use that little brief invincibility to dodge through his attacks. Dude, I mean, just keeping the pressure on him with that battling is so much more faster. You received the inset plate from Kleavor! What happened? Kind of a light erupted from Kleavor's body. Lord Kleavor's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Confirmed that the strange lightning was to blame for Kleavor's unnatural power. Maybe, I don't know. Well, this is what I think, after all we've seen. You know, strange lightning came out of the space-time rift the other night. Most must have struck Kleavor and driven him into his frenzy after all. Lightning came from the space rift. If Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond that space-time rift, then the strange lightning indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power? And we were even right to try to interfere. I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs as if I knew what I was doing, like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous. Calm yourself, Leon. Running the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power set by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Kleavor to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What he also accomplished just now, it needed to be done. Glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. Across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yes, fine. Both of us concur. Apologize for being briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done to my lord. You say this on behalf of the Pearl Clan. This is an apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. You have 3 citrus berries. Be care for your Pokemon as well, and appreciation for fighting on our behalf. You can finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky. I still cannot imagine the reasons at play. Seems to be still things here, that between you and me, one might see Lord Cleaver in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. So yeah, you did a lot. Let me keep going. I'm not gonna get too much longer. I'm just gonna report a comment on an off stream. One thing I want to do is first, let's do some evolutions. I think I'm gonna evolve our friend Bidoof. We're gonna put some stuff in our regular living decks, you know. There he is, Herba Barrel. So I'm gonna go over here and kind of put some stuff around. Excuse me. So I guess I'll kind of be okay. I can put you in the party. Trying to think of who I can bring along, you know. So I'm gonna make a quick cut and can you guys get some guys in the decks. I think we're right here. Yeah, we're right here. That I think that's right. Yep, that's correct. As in counting 2, that is 7, so 9, 12, 14, 18. Wow, that's a lot of progress, y'all. We're still gonna make more real quick before we leave. So before we pack up and go back, I'm gonna show you guys some Pokemon. Kind of where you're on this side. I'm gonna catch some more before we kind of leave and have to, you know, leave. Like, hopefully, we're by the Shinx. Gonna pass where he is. Yes. There's an Eevee. And that guy is rare. I really want to sneak up on him and get the jump. Hey, I did the best I could. It was locked up on Bidoof. But we caught Eevee. I do want to use a Jolteon on the team. So we are going to be kind of bringing him onto the party. Did he catch him without being spotted? So yeah, let's kind of keep going this way. Is it here? It is about here. Here there should be another alpha, but it's kind of misty, so we don't see it. There's an alpha Rapidash around this area. So it's going to show up Rapidash and Ponyta. But the game had other plans. So I guess we'll come back for them later. So yeah, that's a game moment. That's a big game moment right there. But I got the Eevee, which is what I mainly wanted from here. Unless there's something back. Just a breeze. So yeah, nothing too much of consequence. So yeah, I think we gotta put that Eevee in the party. I'm trying to figure out who I'm gonna replace. So I do want to kind of bring on team members as, you know, they come about. I'm gonna evolve the Luxia, so I need to catch more Shinx. Right? I do. I need to catch one more Shinx. I'm gonna do that before I leave, is catch another Shinx. I'm gonna bring about Eevee. Okay, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna catch a Shinx real quick. And all that. Easy as that. Yeah. Easy Shinx capture. So let's go to the lab and kind of report out. Easy as that, whole row. And we're gonna make considerable progress on our research. Alright, look at all this. Quite a bit, wow. You quelled Lord Cleaver, you say? Oh, well done and bravo, my boy. Time to hop out to the village and report to Commander Kamado. With the light fading into the sky, you must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. What do you have there? Could it be? Ah! Those are two of the Fable Plates of old. Please, let me have a look. See, there are some letters carved into them. Let's see. This one says, "For all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin." It seems to be a phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? I see. So you were given the plates when you impressed Weirder and Cleavor. That's quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It's my guess that you will find more plates like this scattered across the Sui. If you were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, you might uncover something absolutely amazing. Mysteries of the past. Oh, how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. Well, must be on my way. Until next time. Yeah, kind of interesting. I'm lazy. Let's go report to Commander Kamado. Well done. We're to see the reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Cleavor's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to the Sui's people. You're a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky, yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition. Things are not settled yet. You see whether there are other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere in Hisui. Carry on with your research and survey duties and prove that you're truly an asset to us. That is all. You are dismissed. Fellow Survey Corps members were likely the Wallflower. Go and join them. Mission complete. Benny Old Shell in the usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. Whole village is gossiping up a storm about our young friend here, you know. And quite some luck to have a comeback unharmed about facing off against that Cleavor. I dare say Vialza was well prepared. It was a quick study of how Cleavor moved in battle from what I heard. All in all, it's a very good show, a victory well earned. You feel safer going about our Survey Corps duties now, thanks to your efforts. By the way, why not try crafting some of these? I made the recipe based on directions Benny gave me. Get some smoke bombs! Lovely. Now we need not worry about being mauled by Cleaver either. Let's take our chance and study all the Pokemon that call the Obsidian Fieldlands all their home. Yelza. I've been waiting for you, Yelza. My name is Vesa. It's really important I need to tell you. Would you come with me? Before we rest up, we're gonna see what she needs. This is a kind of a secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisui in a whole lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of a strange magic. But now, for unknown reason, the magic has come undone and the seal is broken. I hate to think what might happen at this rate, so please, Viazzo, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal. Thank you. I'm so happy you believe me. I need you to be willing to help. It's odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe. You obtained an odd keystone. A serious stone that can be used to collect wisps with a glow with eerie purple light. It was broken. A whole bunch of wisps scattered across the city. 107 of them in total. The odd keystone I gave you, you'll be able to gather them all. See, the wisps are only invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. The huge chest, but please, you have to gather all the wisps for me. Going real close to where we are now. How about you start with that one? The flame over there? Try touching it. Yeah, the wisps, they're a thing. This is actually used to catch a Pokemon. There are 107 of these in total, and they're gonna be scattered all across the Sui for us to get. Wisp has just been absorbed in the odd keystone, just as it should have been. Goodness, I picked you to help me with this. When talk to me, if you ever need help finding the remaining wisps. One last thing, as you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you some rewards as thanks. Wait here while you carry out your search. Good luck. The next day. Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, dare I say, cutting edge. Oh hey, you're Rialza, the boy who quoted Cleaver, aren't you? Yep, that's me. You knew it. You got quite the reputation, you know? I mean, you quote one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kind of scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm Arizu, by the way. I'm Warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Real nice to meet you. Oh, snip. But I came here to talk to you. You're Mr. Commodore. See you around. He's Arizu has a predicament, which you're going to be taken care of next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream. It was a fun one. Glad to make some fun. I figured I'd do this stream. Put something else. You know, it's not easy. Tomorrow afternoon, really tomorrow morning, maybe around 11:15, 11:30, I hope. We'll see if my old man has me do anything, because I'm off work tomorrow. So I'm thinking I'll go and stream, and I want to do a long stream, like 6 hours, to shiny hunt Landorus before I practice, which is fine. I'm gonna get everything, and I'm gonna get a lot done. I might be able to do like 1,000 encounters. That's a lot, but I think I can. But seriously, thank you guys for coming, being a part of the stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.